Hello everyone and welcome back to Vibe and Culture. If you don't know the vibes, then get to know the vibe.
Because what we're not going to do is just slide past this girl did the Undertaker. This girl came into the episode to get into character. You know, everyone's got their thing. Like my thing is like cool. I'll start recording, but not everyone clocks that. Silla's one is that. Cool. Everyone's got their own thing. Like not his head, but he like touches his body a bit. Like I've clocked a couple times. You might not even notice. But your thing is that's the real.
No, but you have to be prepared. You need to
suck in all the air in the room.
Exactly. You have to be like.
Fair enough.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Right. So introduce yourself. Let the people them know what you're doing here and who you are.
My name's Camille and I'm an addict. No, I'm joking. My name's KamzoSTP. I'm a content creator across all bags. Talk about music, talk about lifestyle. I like to talk about fashion. I like to talk about all sorts, to be honest. So yeah, that's me, man. You might catch me. Oh my god, I done a TikTok the other day and it's their numbers, you know.
What TikTok did you do?
I was slamming people that watch EastEnders that aren't EastEnders fans.
I think I saw that on your page.
Like it feels weird. Like it's actually, you know. I even had Leanne commented on it. That was on Love Island. I was like, raw, like. I feel like you. Like I get it now. Like
shut up.
Chill. Because you don't come up all the time. You know what I hear about TikTok? Not to divert this conversation.
No,
but
it's fine.
You know TikTok. You know when you swipe, yeah. One thing that's good and bad is that it will suggest videos for you across all dates. So let's say you might see my video, and this could have been a video I made like last year, and it will seem like you're stalking. It's like, why is this girl liking a video of me that came out time ago? Like I've clicked that, and I'm thinking, I can't like this video. It's a Christmas video.
No,
I can't like it.
But I don't ever like think about that stuff.
No, I've realised because I don't follow a lot of people on TikTok, so I kept on seeing the same girl in it, and it was all videos from across all areas, and I was like, nah, this looks scary now, man. She's gonna think I'm stalking. Like, probably got a boyfriend and that as well. So I had to stop. But yeah, that's annoying. Interesting one.
EastEnders though. Last week it was banging. I can't lie. Did you watch it?
You watch EastEnders? Be honest.
Yeah, I do watch EastEnders.
I feel like you do.
I do watch
EastEnders.
And I like EastEnders.
EastEnders. I was happy with EastEnders because I was happy and not happy because really and truly what happened last week should have happened for Christmas, innit? Mm-hmm. But I was happy because all the fucking fakes that thought they were gonna get that for Christmas didn't get it, and they missed it because it happened last week. I said great on this.
That's really evil.
I feel like he really done well on that villain role, you know.
Let's
talk about it. I feel like he done a really good job.
Let's talk about it because do you know what was making me? It's not funny, but do you know the way he used to speak?
Like with breath. Like he talks with breath. Chantel.
Leave me alone.
Chelsea. He talks with breath. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like if he's got bad breath, it's long.
It's long. He seems like he's got like the worst coffee, cigarette, like teacher breath, bro. Like he talks like he's got some serious breath.
Bad guy still.
No, it's the way that he talks to Chelsea. Like
disrespect.
With disrespect. It's so rude. What did he say to her?
It's giving BLM. I'm asking, bro, because I know he is flipping rude though. He doesn't rate her in it because of how she had the baby, innit?
Do you think that baby's his?
Oh yeah, come on, it's got like.
No, she was sleeping with his co-worker at the same time. I know,
but it would be so shit if EastEnders if the baby's not his. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it would make no sense. Like,
and if that was to come out, it should have come out before that
ages
stuff
ago,
happened. Yeah, because then I reckon he would have actually like killed her the same way he killed Chantel. Don't you think?
But can we talk about the fact that he didn't actually kill Chantel?
He did.
He didn't.
He did.
He didn't.
He left her there to die.
Is that killing someone?
Yeah, because you could save her.
Okay. Like, no, but I'm asking, is that the actual definition of killing someone? You got your laptop, like because,
manslaughter. I think that's manslaughter.
Okay, cool. Because when you watch it, like he didn't actually. But that's probably COVID. Remember, that's COVID days, so he wasn't even allowed to push her. Do you remember? Remember EastEnders were doing that like 6-yard rule or whatever. Do you remember those days when EastEnders during the pandemic, like 2021? So that's probably why he couldn't push her, but he didn't actually push her.
So she fell back.
She slipped.
No, she slipped. She fell on a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was in the dishwasher. Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
And he left her there.
Yeah.
So he could have called the police and been like, help. He could have called the ambulance. The ambulance? The ambulance.
Yeah.
this drink getting to me? I've already had a sip. But instead, he left her there.
He didn't even leave her. He stared at her.
That's why he went like this.
Ah!
That's why he went like that.
So what was the worst death? Tina, Kush.
Can you believe they found Tina underneath the fucking... Was it the floorboards?
Bro, that guy's fucked.
He's fucked! He's so fucked!
Even Tina's death, remember, because of COVID again, it was from them scrapping, then scene cuts, come back next scene, and he's just dragging her.
Yes,
do you remember? I remember that so clear, you know, he was just dragging her.
Even Kush.
Kush's one was mad.
Not pushing him onto the...
Do you know why I don't get Kush's one as well? Because like in literal terms now. So before Kush left EastEnders, he it was announced that he was going to Holby City, innit? So I
saw him
thought
in that the other day. I was watching it actually.
No, but I swear Holby City got cancelled.
No, the other one did that came on a Saturday. Oh. And I think it was called... Wait, I need to look.
Because I was thinking, why is he going to join Holby City when it's been cancelled? Casualty. Okay,
got
cool.
Cancelled.
Oh, okay. I get. Okay. Because I was thinking, what? But I feel like Tina's one was like, nah, Kush's one was bad because he done it for Whitney, innit? Really and truly.
Yeah, but then Whitney, do you think that Whitney should have minded her own business a little bit? Do you think she was too inner? Do you think she was just
had nothing going on for herself, innit? Let's be honest, like. She had nothing going on for herself. She just felt like, you know, you've always got that, no offense, that white woman that's just like, you know, like, oh man, I've got nothing going on. I want to be the one to like.
I want to be the one
I want to be the guy
everybody.
take him down. Remember, he wanted to die. She said, no, you're not dying. Bro, keep it.
No, that's good though. That's the easy way out. He needs to walk.
No, of course. And I'm saying, but you wouldn't have done that though. I'd have let that nigga's dropping the boy if it was on me. Like, I'm not going to hold you up unless you killed like my son or something. Like,
it depends how passionate I was about the situation.
That's what I'm saying. But why is he so passionate? He didn't kill anyone that was closer apart from Kush. Like,
because
it was the principle for her.
Yeah, and didn't she used to like him?
Yeah. They were lip-syncing and that. So did they press? They might.
Why are you saying it like that?
What?
Did they press?
Sorry, EastEnders said, did they have sex? Did he plow her? That's what I should have said, didn't it? Like, no, I'm thinking about did they get together like proper? Did they get off with each other?
I think they slept together.
They might have, innit?
And she's got really bad experiences with men.
Oh,
like, as he said, she's damaged goods.
I'm damaged goods. You're just like Tony.
Damaged goods.
You can't be like Tony. She can't be comparing you to Tony. That's serious still. Do you know what Tony is? Tony's our villain. Tony's the guy that was like Bianca's
her when she was younger.
Bianca's husband, boyfriend, and he was raped and he was like molesting Whitney basically.
That's fucked. EastEnders is fucked.
It's a dark. I caught because even when I made that TikTok, people were like, "No, I can't lie. I don't watch it anymore." Because it was a proper conversation that people were like, "No, I don't watch it anymore because it's just so depressing." And I was like, "It's true. It's a very depressing show. Like, deep it, there has never been a successful love story. Like, think about it. Never happened.
No, never happened.
It has to end. There's never been anything.
But it's real though, and I like the fact that
they
incorporate.
Not that real.
But I like the fact that they incorporate real life situations and things that are going on with like what's going on. In whatever, you know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying, you're telling me your whole estate, your whole square, no marriage, and everyone's just chopping.
It's actually true.
Everyone's just chopping and changing. Like, so you're telling me your area, everyone's just chopping. Like, your husband now could be next woman. Nah, come on, man. Let's be. It's a bit. But at the end of the day, it's a drama. It's a soap, innit? So
like Stacey,
I hear it.
She's been with a lot of them men.
Man, Stacey, man, body count serious.
Yeah,
man.
body count serious.
They got Stacey, man. Still WCW though. Still fancy her.
Do you still fancy?
Yeah.
You know, actually, I'm not gonna say it because that's so weird.
Who you fancy in EastEnders? No. Just say it.
I was gonna say Stacey looks like my mum.
Alright. Big up Milan's mum. Hopefully I get to see her soon. But I feel like Stacey, it's more like it's not looks. She's pretty, but it's more like what she's been through, how she's a rider, and how she's just she just does what she wants. Like I always say, man, like we like, you know, the promiscuous women. We don't like them, but we like, you know, the aura that comes with it.
Yeah, can you tell me a bit more about that, please?
About why man them are like.
Yeah, because I mean, I talk about men's perspectives a lot on this show, but that's because I'm trying to learn for myself. You know, I'm out here trying to find a husband and I'm trying to understand what's going on in men's minds. So when I sit down with people like you and I sit down with like just men and everyone, I just want to know what you lot think about women and why you do certain things so I can learn and get some sort of clarity of why things happen in life.
I don't know. Like, I feel like with me, a lot of the things I do, like word to Simon, for every action there's a reaction, innit? I feel like everything a man does is off the back of the female, like obviously you'll do whatever you want to do, innit?
Yeah.
Like, if I want to kiss you, I'll kiss you. But if I want to touch you, I'll touch you. But the way you move, like where you take her, everything you do it's a reflection of her. If you know that your girl, she doesn't mind like going to all these little places, you'll take her to little places. If you know that your girl is a high maintenance girl, you'll take her to high maintenance places. So it's just like, that's just how we see it, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? But at the same time, staying on topic of what you just asked about like the whole why I find Stacey nice, like it's just a little like, it's the thrill factor sometimes. The
fact that she's independent and she's a very strong woman.
There's a degree to it, because of course you got some traits, like remember Christmas Day 2017 where the scene changes, she was just lips and max, like, Stacey, bro. Let's never talk about 2007 as well, but
oh my God.
I think it was a 10-year anniversary.
You know?
I remember.
Funny, you know the years.
It was a 10-year anniversary. I just deets. Yeah, like EastEnders, now Stacey, for example, she's got her traits, and it's like, ugh. But at the same time, her as a character, she's a rider. Remember, she killed my man.
Yeah.
Like, she'll run away for a bit, come back. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Okay.
It's interesting.
It is very interesting.
Why though? Like, why? Not saying like, oh, why you single? But like, why do you feel like this question is coming up now? Like, why do you feel like girls actually want to know what boys think about them before they make actions?
So you don't get yourself in like a weird situation.
So you don't feel like right now you could be you.
What do you mean? You
don't feel like you could be yourself. You would want to know what, not that you want to know what a man is thinking, but like, for example, would you act a certain kind of way for a guy because you know a guy likes this, like, which you know is completely contrary to yourself?
No. I think that's kind of, for me, that's my blessing and curse. So, no, seriously. And you'll understand what I mean in a minute. So I feel like a lot of women act a certain way around men that they want to like them back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so that they can like them back.
Yeah.
But then there's people like me, I'll go in a room, I'll be completely myself, I'll walk in any kind of way, I'll sit any type of way, I'll just go in comfy clothes when everyone's in dresses. I really don't give a shit. I think that's slyly a good thing for me, where it's like, oh, you don't care, but also a bad thing because it's like, maybe if I come in a hoodie and jeans and everyone's wearing dresses and heels, they might look at me like, oh my God, what like, why is she coming in here like that? But really and truly, it's because I don't give a shit about you. I didn't come here for you.
No, 100%. But you know what it is as well that you need to remember?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not about what you're doing. It's about how we view you lot. So let's say like me, like you're viewing me. It's like Fredo, for example. Like, come on, everyone views Fredo as that guy.
Yeah,
like,
you
know, the bossy, and then Fredo comes in like, he's just a joke, man. You see, like, just laughing like, and that's not a problem. He's happy, but he's not the guy you thought he was, isn't it?
Yeah.
So same thing with you, for example. Like, we're seeing Milan Churchill, and it's like, like, oh, this little Instagram, that she's so nice, that she's so pretty, and then you come in being yourself, and it's like, it's not a problem, but it's like, I didn't think you were like this. I get that all the time, and so I get people saying to me like, like, you seem so like stuck. People say, even off the back of off the record, they're like, you seem so rude. Like, I thought you was a rude guy, and it's like, no, you're proper nice. Yeah, they don't like that. They want the villain. Like, they want the guy that's rude.
They want it so bad. Like, yeah, people say to me all the time, you just look like you're just like off Instagram, mad bougie. You don't talk to people. Like, you're stuck up. And then they're like, but when you get to know you, they're like, you're opposite. And I'm like, I know. I do try to make it obvious, but no one's like trying to take it in. But it is what it is.
It is.
Anyway, let's get on to the conversation.
Not a therapy session. That was a good therapy session, though. I hear it.
No, it was great.
I enjoyed that one. Free service.
So, obviously, we met last year.
Oh.
Which was just quite nice, isn't it? But I just want to know more about your story, how you got into what you're doing, what inspired you, what influenced you to get into what you're doing and what you're doing now. So just give me a lowdown of basically the start of where you are now and what you're doing now. Just let me know what's going on.
Well, is anybody that really cares and is watching? I'm joking, but what do you call it? Me, I would say, like, it started. Why?
Sorry. It went down the wrong hole.
Oh shit! Pause.
Sorry.
But you said it, so it's fine. I'd say it started like in 2018. So 2018 is where I started making content. But I would say that was part of a big podcast, innit? But if I really want to be honest, where it started, it was just from me I've always been that person from young in school, from primary school to secondary school, that was like, I always wanted to be involved. I always wanted to be like center of attention in school, always a class clown. People know when it came to like drama productions, when it came to just any form of like content, because now we understand what's content. Back in the day, we didn't know what content was. We just thought it was just like normal stuff. But I was always that guy that wanted to be the front and center of content. Do you know what I mean? So I remember there's one story that I spoke about on a write-up that I had that my friend Sweeney done, big up her, where when I was in year 11, my head of year, she referred me for a radio presenting course.
Okay.
And I was like, why are you referring me for this? Like, this is not what I want to do. And she was like, trust me, this is something you want to do. Like, I can see you, that you know how to talk about stuff, like whether it's music or anything. This is something. And I was like, miss, like, nah, like, I don't see it. And she was like, please, I'm begging you, just go. And I was like, cool, I'll go in it. It was after school every day. Like, after school once a week, it was so long. We used to go to Charlton. I used to be with bare like kids from Centre that they get forced to do this. It was just long, like. But one person I was with was Jeremiah Asim. You know that guy, Jeremiah? He's the BBC presenter. Dark skin, Jeremiah Asimaya.
I think so.
Yeah, he's a BBC presenter. He's big now. Like, he does wireless, all these things. Like, we've done it together, innit? So, and he probably took it to a next level. He really, really wanted to be a presenter. I didn't want to be a radio presenter. I wanted to just be like. At that time, I didn't
talk.
At that time, no, I didn't even want to talk. I was to be a footballer. That's when I hadn't got the injury yet. Those days were still, the football dreams were still intact. Do you get me? So I weren't injured yet. But I had no clue. So that's why I always like to start that and label that as my beginning point, because it's mad. My head of year, and I'm still trying to contact her now, but I just can't bother to go back to my secondary school. It's fine, I can't be bothered. But the way she just knew that was something I wanted to do in the future, it's so crazy to me.
That's just what she saw you
like
doing.
Nobody else, not my family, my parents didn't see it, my brothers didn't see it, not my cousins, only she saw that. And that's why, like, when I think about it, it's almost so emotional, because like I definitely didn't see it. And I'm not saying, it's not to say that without that I wouldn't have been doing what I'm doing now, but it's just a testament. It's crazy how that was something that I know could be my starting point and could have helped me in regards to like etiquette, being in front of a radio, for example. It was a Represent radio course, isn't it? Yeah, it was a Represent radio course. It was at Charlton Stadium. It was crazy, yeah. So from there, I'll say that's how it started. I was on a podcast in 2018, called Unruly Podcast, to talk about culture, whatever. And then in 2020, I left that podcast. There was a lot of people in it, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna do my own thing now. I can't really be a part of this many people.
Oh, really?
So 2019, I started vlogging, made my first YouTube channel, started vlogging, going on holidays, going to parties, going to concerts. And then in 2020 was when I started my music podcast, so Breezy with Kamzo. That's when that started. And then I was going to some let me not say that. I was going to a studio I didn't like. It was quite pricey. And it was like this, but not as good as this. So it was like face to face, but one camera. Do you get it? So it's just whereas this is face to face, but this is multi-cam. So it's like reaction. So it's calm. But this was like face to face, one camera.
And it's just like us.
The apprentice. The apprentice. Like, hi, why would you like to work for us today?
No.
Like some casting camera.
But you know what? I didn't realise how hard it was to actually find studios, you know?
It's not easy, you know.
It's not easy.
You gotta be lucky still. That's why I big up my studio as well. Because the studio that I first used, Milan. I said you weren't always here as well, were you?
No, I was somewhere else before.
Yeah. It weren't bad though.
It wasn't bad, but
you just didn't like it. You have your reasons as to why you didn't like it.
I like this setup.
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm not trying to diss people who, you know, you do it on your sofa. Like, people do want things on the sofa, but for me personally, for my show, like, I just thought it's better to do it this way because the reactions and it's just better. More intimate. And you could just listen to people more. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you'd listen to people more. You
can't get distracted because you're in my face.
Exactly.
It's true. I do hear that. But when you do it face to face, I believe if I ever done anything face to face, I have to have at least 2 cameras. Even 3.
Yeah.
You need the reaction. I need one in the middle, just like off the record, innit? That's face to face.
Yeah.
But that was bare cameras, so it's like bare reactions going on, bare different views. But yeah, legit. So, and then 2020 started my music podcast. I only recorded 2 episodes before the pandemic. So yeah, that was mad. I recorded 1 in September, one in October, and then that stopped. And then I made my Instagram page, the blog page, where I post about music. And I was doing something that was good. This was really fun. So every week I would post a top 10 throwback genre. So it could be UK drill, it could be Afrobeats, it could be dance, or it could be bashment, it could be anything, innit? And then I'd say probably the journey started 2021, called socials, done that. Then from there,
how'd you get into that?
The funny thing about Chord, it's so funny. Cool. In 2020, they was doing a show for Digga D.
Okay.
So and that episode's got quite a lot of numbers.
Is it the one? Okay, I think I know what you're
with
talking about.
Mimi, and it's with like Billy. I think Alex is in it as well. There's a few people in that one. Yeah. Today I was like, I want to do this, innit? So you have to send up an email like, why would you want to do it? Okay. No, send an Instagram message. Why would you want to do it? So I was like, yeah, Digga D, start dropping all the facts. And like, cool. They're like, yeah, bro, you're good for it. Like, can you film on this day? The day that they were filming it was the day I was going to Nigeria on holiday. I asked my brother. I said, I don't think I want to go to Nigeria. I genuinely said, I really want to do this. That's how passionate I am about stuff. Like, I was like, trust me, like, this is something that I really want to do and it can really take me far. Like, I know what I'm saying. And he was like, nah, bro, just trust me, just go, Nige. You'll get another chance. I promise that. That's how life works. Like, don't force it. I was like, nah, bro, you sure? Like, and that at the time, Cord was just like, it was still up and coming, but I could just tell what this would do for me, innit? Yeah, so I was like, and then he was like, nah, just go. So I was like, cool. So I missed that now, innit? And I was like to them, like, bro, I can't make it, but like, hit me up if you have another opportunity. And they aired me, innit? I was like, fuck, man. I fucked up the bag, dude. Fucking hell, Kyle. I was like, no, I fucked up the bag. I was angry. And then I come back now, they had another shoot in February, and this was for Fredo. So I had to send an email this time. I was like, Fredo? Bro, like, this song. And I was like, bro, like, Fredo? I was like, listen, alright, cool, right, listen, you know. I was like, listen, Fredo, I was talking bare. I was like, Fredo done this, that album tried this, two top fours, two top fives, going in, and they were like, yeah, cool, I like you. So come on to the show, innit? And that's how it happened. And on the show, done what I needed to do the first episode. Everyone went right, I went left, and I brought everyone to the side with me. And then, yeah, that was the like marking point. And they brought me to the Trap Wave interview, the session, and then that was just when that's when the viral moment came. Link Up TV came. Yeah, everything just started coming in, man. So.
Ain't it funny how things just happen?
I feel like it's a testament to God and nothing, like no one else but God in it. Do you get me? I just don't think those things happen by fate, but it's crazy. It is crazy still, I can't lie.
Because I always say that if you're doing something that you were put on this earth to do, you will move very quickly within it. Do you know what I mean? But it's always, if you're doing something that you're not supposed to do, that's when you're going to see, like, it's going to take you a very long time to move up. Do you know what I mean?
But doesn't it scare you that something that you're doing right now, that you're so passionate about, could in 10 years' time not be what you're doing, and not be what you're doing, like you stopped, but you're doing something else completely different that you're also passionate about. But you wouldn't be doing what you're doing in 10 years' time if it weren't for this. That's the scariest thing ever, you know.
And you don't know what it is.
And you don't know what it is yet. Like, we're all podcasting now, and you don't know in 10 years' time there could be something new, but off the back of podcasting, but it's a completely different avenue. But if it weren't for podcasting,
you wouldn't be there.
Or if it weren't for just doing what we're doing on social media and that, doing all these things, presenting and that, going out.
Yeah. You just wouldn't even be there.
It scares me, you know. That's scary.
But that's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of life.
I'm not doing anything pausey, so you gotta calm down. It's not that. Just relax. You're not gonna get me cancelled here. I was doing the ball. So
that is the beauty of life. And I love it. And it feels good.
I think so.
I want another drink.
You want some of the Magnum? You might as well put some of the Magnum in there.
I thought you said call someone a man, then I was going to say who. I'm joking. Stop it! I hate you so much.
I'm done with you. I wipe my hands. I told you about you. I wipe my hands clean. I've let go of you. I used to be like, you're right. Nah, when do I do that, bro?
No, you actually don't. You've actually wiped your hands. Why?
You're grown now, man. I have to let you out that cage. Just live your life, man.
You have to let me out that cage. I feel like you've actually seen me grow. It's kind of weird. You actually have.
Kinda. When I saw it at my party, I was like, oh. Yeah, the video is that.
I feel like you've actually.
You know, have you seen the video yet?
I have seen the video. Of course I did. I watched it when it first. Like,
Camille! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Kamzo! I hope you get fucking drunk.
I'm gonna get you drunk. Trust me.
It's really a different topic.
Spicing it up now, Milan. Yeah.
Spicing it up now.
Cool. Say no more. Talk to us.
What's the most you've ever done for money? Like, if you was broke, what's the most you give it from experience, or you can give what you would do.
What you would do.
What's the most you've done for like a bit of change?
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of people have been broke before, like broke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it gets like that where you're just like, oh, right now I can't lie, I don't know what I would do. I just need some money.
I've got a few things coming to my head that I've done that I know are wrong. Little things. They're not all of them are long. When I was like 15, obviously I didn't have a job. No, when I was like 17, sorry.
Okay.
I'm fresh out of secondary school.
Okay.
I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
I remember I found my brother's bank card under the bed and I used it to buy FIFA points. And I never told him to this day. If he watches this episode, this is the first time he's finding out.
Oh, God.
I done catering one time. You know when you go to like, have you ever been to like an African party? Have you ever been to one?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever seen one?
Yeah,
though?
of course I've seen one.
So like, you know when you just have the people working.
Yeah, and they're working and they're giving out. Yeah.
I've done that. One
Okay.
time. Two. No, so it's not doing that. Doing that is fine. Big up everyone that's doing that. But
Yeah.
I done that to pay football subs.
What?
I needed to pay my subs for my football
What's
team.
that?
Subs is like, oh, so you see when you see everyone playing Sunday League.
Yeah.
You see if you're not signed for like Chelsea or all these big teams, you have to pay to play. Do you know that, right? You don't. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Bare MCMs have been lying to their girlfriends, bro. I'm telling you. You see if you play for a Sunday League team, because obviously like they don't have sponsorships. They don't have brands that are protecting them. So when they're buying kits or buying like paying for the training ground, paying to like rent stuff, they got to get the money from somewhere. Like besides them contributing their own money, they have to get money from us. So every person you met, like if they're not playing for a proper team, they pay monthly. Like
they're
subs
paying to play Sunday League.
Yeah. And then
Let me just have a minute.
yeah, and then any MCM you have now that you're watching, like that plays for like it's a men's team, is paying subs also. If they're not getting paid, they're paying subs. It's just that simple. If you're not getting paid to play, you're paying subs.
You men are treacherous. Because I've never heard that before
not a lot of
in
people know.
my life.
Not a lot of people know. Not a lot of people know still. I won't lie. Not a lot of people know. Yeah,
so they're just acting like, oh yeah, I got football with the boys on Sunday.
No,
yeah, I got told that we got to play football on Sunday. We got to play football.
No,
but
100.
you lot are out here paying.
So imagine you when we was in like what year 9 to like second year of college. Any of your male friends that weren't playing for the Chelseas, the Arsenals, and any of them top teams, they were paying subs. So that's what you need to understand.
No, the reason why I actually brought it up was because so I got sent this documentary the other day because I was talking about Ut Queen with my friends, and I don't know if you lot remember Ut Queen. She was just like a woman on Snapchat, and she used to basically give head. Was there a price that she used to receive for giving Ut?
Yeah, she used to charge a certain amount.
She used to charge a certain amount,
depending on the day, depending on the time, depending on the person.
Yeah, and everyone wanted Ut from her. So everybody wanted Uck from this girl, and it was crazy. So I was talking to my friend about it, and then he said to me, but have you seen Spitman? And I said, Spitman? What's that? In Hammersmith in 2014 to 16.
Before that as well, I think
12 to
like
15
14 or 15, yeah.
There was this man, and he used to go to estates in Hammersmith and West London, and he used to basically pay young kids, not young kids, but you know, the kids that were just like gallivanting or running riot or doing what they was doing, to wee on him. And the kids would take it because it was for money, and they were broke and they needed some sort of income. So they was just like, you know what, if you're going to give me like £20 just to piss on you, I'll take it. Which is mad because I wouldn't piss on someone for £20. But at that point, at that age, it's mad how you don't know that is fucked. You're just thinking about the money aspect of it. You're not thinking I'm actually pissing on something. And you know, when I watched the documentary, it's on Vice. I'll put it in the I'll put it somewhere because I actually want you lot to watch it, even though it's a bit fucked. There was this guy, and he basically said that he used to, because he wanted money so badly, he used to pee on the guy that paid him, and then he used to drink a bottle of water and do it again. He's drink a bottle of water and do it again. And sometimes the guy would stay there from 6 o'clock in the evening to 6 o'clock in the morning, just having people piss on him because they just wanted to get paid to piss on him.
I remember when that came out, I was like, when it came out, I was in year 10, and I remember like, I was in year 10. I was like 14, and was in school, and everyone was talking about like, oh, like spit man. But the thing about me is, I'll laugh with you in school, but when I get home, I'll think like,
yeah,
this is real.
Fucked.
Like, and then I remember watching it. Those days I lived in Belvedere. I was in the boiler room, yeah. So I remember I was just on my bed now, and I've watched it on my BB. So I've watched it now. And I'm just hearing the people talk and hearing it. Did he talk, or was it just people talking? I can't remember. I don't want to lie.
It was more
the people in it just explaining, that I've done it, and they were blurring out their faces,
and it was like
and they done the disorientated voice. Yeah, cool. So people were just saying why they're like, yo, like if it was like, for money, of course I'll do it. Yeah. But it's like, damn it, like what? Those are the kind of things. I'm not even trying to turn this into some religious segment, but
no, it's fucked.
Like that's insane. What is that? Like, because but then at the same time you have to think you got the niggas in Dubai that are shitting on these girls and weeing on them, but is it more like like BDS, innit? He likes to be degraded.
It's
that's an extreme form of
sadism.
BDS,
it's like sadistic. So it's like there's even this guy who I've been told about. I haven't personally seen it, but there's a video of this guy who basically likes extreme pain being struck to his balls, and he had someone on a motorcycle put it in between his leg and rev because he liked the pain it was causing in his genitals. He enjoyed the pain.
I just think it links back into everyone's different, innit? But
that's fucked.
Everyone, same way everyone's different. Everyone's wired different, innit? Like but you're not born like. I don't believe you're born like that. But there must be something you've watched. There must be something you believe.
No, I think you are born like that.
You're born to just really feel like, you know.
Because, yeah.
So, but do you feel like you could be born like that? Do you feel like there's any traits that you're born with right now, but because you know it's wrong or you know it's not normal, that you suppress? That's what I'm asking, like, because you can't. I just feel like with every trait, a trait like that,
you can suppress it for only a certain amount of time, and then it will come out.
That's why I don't believe you're born like that, because I believe that like, why would God make someone that's like that and not so, like? Do you get me? That's unfair, innit? Whether you're religious or not, innit? You might not feel like that, but I feel that that's a trait that's developed over time, innit? It's not something you blame someone about, because there's bare traits I have that I know is off the back of PTSD.
Yeah.
It's not off the back of like just experiences. It's because of what I've been through, which are not good and which are good, innit? Do you get me? So he might have been through some stuff where he could have been, you know, he could have went through some stuff which is very bad. That's made him like that. But I definitely believe something has contributed towards, because that can't be normal, Milan, man. Come on, that's a
no, do you know what I do?
That's insane.
No, do you know what I do? Sorry.
You're laughing. You're laughing.
No, I do feel like people. I honestly do feel like people are wired like that when they're born. I think you come out like that. Like a lot of the time, when you look at a lot of these documentaries about serial killers and stuff,
they had a tough upbringing.
No, they didn't. Some of them didn't have a tough upbringing. Okay,
some of them didn't. Okay, cool.
And some of them had a really good upbringing, and it was like just something just went wrong, and it's like a sadistic switch in your brain, and that's what I'm saying. Off.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying that's what, like, we're basically saying the same thing. Like,
no, it could always be there from birth, but it doesn't get switched on until later on in life.
So you feel like someone could be born with like a trait planted in their head, but they need a trigger to let it off.
Because think of traits that you've got now, good or bad. 5 years ago, did you have those traits?
I don't know. Listening to your point, it's true.
It's
true. I don't know, because there was nothing to show it.
Exactly.
It's like drugs. You don't have the money to buy drugs.
Exactly.
So when you're younger, you don't know if you're a drug addict. But you can't call someone a drug addict until they're a drug addict.
No, but then again, they've always had that chemical in their brain to be like, if I try alcohol, it's raps.
But you don't know that until you do it, though. How can that? It's like me saying you're a prick.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't know you, but I know you got something in your head where you might just be a prick, so you're a prick.
Okay, but do you believe everything happens for a reason?
Do I believe everything happens for a reason? Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
Even in a religious sense, it's true as well.
Okay, so if someone is 12 and they never tried alcohol before, and then they go off and then they're 17 and then something really traumatic happens to them, like someone passes away in their family and then they try vodka or something.
And that becomes their safe
That
space.
becomes their safe space and then they become an alcoholic.
Yeah.
But that's happened for a reason, because when they were put on this earth,
Yeah.
they had something in their brain where it's like, if you get upset, you need something to now help you deal with that situation. But it could have been drugs, could have been alcohol, but they just happened to try an alcoholic drink.
No,
first.
of course.
Do you know what I mean?
No, of
so
course,
it's like from birth, I feel like there is a switch in your brain that makes you feel like that.
It's subconscious. Like there's loads of things that you do right now that your mum done, that even your mum don't know that she done.
Exactly.
But you done it because you just used to see her do it all the time. Like your mum just going like, just slapping the wall like, like you wouldn't like for example like my dad, when I grew up, my dad used to play music no matter what he's doing. So when we wake up in the morning, and these were the days, there weren't phones and that. Yeah, there weren't phones. Remember, there weren't phones like what we have now. Like we can play music on our earphones, or we can play music on our phones in a segregated space. But those days it was like surround system. So when he's playing music in the living room, the whole house is hearing it.
Yeah.
He's like every single like weekend when he's cooking, every evening on the weekday and that. And now, ask anyone, and that's why like when people tell me like, yeah, cool, like I can see you're passionate about music, I understand, because ask anybody. I don't do anything about music. I don't shit without music. I don't shower without music. I don't play a game without music. I don't cook without music. Literally. Anything that where I'm chilling, even when I'm praying, I have like a soft instrumental in the back. Like I need sound. It's my kind of thing, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
I need sound. It's
true. That's why I hear you. I hear you to a degree, innit? It's like you could have been wired. But you may not have known you're wired. It could have been subconscious, innit? Do you get me? But I don't believe someone could be born with that. Why are you going to be born with a trait of killing people? Why are you going to be born with a trait of pedophilia? Why are you? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think it's fair. That's the question. But I do get what you're saying at the same time. I'm not even just saying that. I do get what you're saying, but it's a tricky one, man.
It's a tricky one.
It's a very tricky one. That's a very tricky one. I hope I ain't got no traits that are going to come out in the future.
No, literally. It's a bit scary, isn't it, when you think about it?
No, my trait is getting money. I'm good.
literally, and drinking this drink.
My trait is getting money, man. I'm good, man. But yeah, man, I hear what you're saying. Still, I do.
Yeah, let's cheers this.
What are we cheersing it to?
To a great episode.
Oh yes.
To seeing you for the first time in a while.
Just flown by, and I like it.
And having fun.
This was a good one. Still, it didn't feel like I was recording.
No, isn't it great?
Big up you, though, man.
Oh, thank you.
I don't want to say I'm proud of you, because I feel like proud of you sounds like, oh my god, I've known you since you was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
And I never thought, no, but I respect. I respect what you're doing, and I just hope that as happy as you're making others is how happy you are. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I wish on people. You know, it's not about, oh, I hope you become this as great as. Nah, that's dead, because you could get to that level and it's like you're still not happy. So I just hope that what you're doing, as happy as you're making me, or as happy that. And when I mean content is not just like you posting a video. Content is just you on social media, you being funny in your private story, you just talk about your day to day, coming to my party, just being yourself. That's what I see as like you're dropping content for me. So I just hope that when you're doing all these things, you're happy, innit?
Yeah, no, 100%. And you want to
carry on, man.
Of course. When I'm not happy, I don't post.
Oh yeah. But I've never really seen that though. But maybe I just haven't noticed.
Yeah, probably.
Them niggas, man, they're trying to stress you out.
I know, it's stressing me the fuck out.
Before we end it, how was Mexico though? Good.
Oh my god, it was so good. It was amazing. It was really, really nice. It was really like, it was just a nice girls' holiday. Like
Why is everyone falling over though?
Because we was drunk. You know, one thing about me and my friends.
And you lot were crashing. Like you lot, like, I weren't like.
No, we was crashing the boat.
Oh no, I mean you were crashing into the floor. It was like.
Like it was, like head in floor.
Yo,
like,
it looked like it hurt.
It did hurt. I've got bruises all over my body still from that trip.
Damn.
Did you see me on the first day falling over in?
That when you was walking into the ocean or the sea or whatever. Yeah, I saw that. That was mad. I actually saw that. Was crazy. Fuck, boy. Talk about crashing a boat
every day, but. Thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate you, and I'm proud. Even though I'm the only since she was 5, I am proud of you. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been episode 10.
Is it? Is that included in your episodes from before in the old studio?
No.
Oh, okay, so
this is 9.
Okay.
It's 9.
It's gonna be misleading now, but we'll see what it is when the video comes out.
Yeah, whatever it is, it is.
Oh man.
But thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.